Let's look at another example, which is B. So if you look at this term, you see that they are multiplying. So I'm going to use product law. If you look at this term, I can use two methods. I can use chain law, or I can expand, then I use power law. So, but for me, I'll expand, then I use power law. So, and for this term, I'll just use power law. So I'm going to have 3x squared y squared. And when I expand this, it is going to be x squared plus 2xy, then plus y squared. Then I can start now differentiating. So here I'll use product law, then power law there. So here, a 3 outside, I maintain x squared. I differentiate this guy, which will be 2y. Then I put dy there. Again, I say addition. I maintain this guy. I differentiate the first guy, but it will be dx there. So I'm done with the first part. Then I come here. I differentiate this guy, which will be 2x dx, plus I come to this guy now. So I'll maintain the 2 outside, then I differentiate there using product law. So I maintain the first guy, I differentiate y, which will be 1. So with respect to dy, addition. I maintain the second, I differentiate the first, which will be now dx. Then I come here, I just use power law, then I put dy. And when I come to 6, again I use power, which will be just 6 dy. So it is just a matter of now expanding. So here, expanding and simplifying, you see that there is, if I multiply 3 with everything inside here I'm going to have 6x squared y dy plus 6x y squared dx must be equal to 2x dx plus 2x dy plus 2y dx plus 2y dy plus 6 dy. Then at this point, I'll take those with dx to my left hand side, those with dy to my right hand side. So I have dx here, which will be 6x y squared dx. Then I have this dx, but this is to the right. For it to come to the left, it has to change sign. So it will be negative 2x dx. Same applies to this one, minus 2y dx. So I'm done with all the terms that have x. Then I'll come to those with y. So I'll say I have y, this side I have this guy, and this guy. So I'll say 2x dy plus 2y dy plus 6 dy. Then here I have this term, which must come that side, but when it goes to the right side of the equation, it is going to be a minus 6x squared y dy. Then at this point now, I'll factorize dx here, I'll factorize dy there. So I'm going to have dx 6xy squared minus 2x minus 2y will be equal to dy here, which will be now 2x plus 2y plus 6 minus 6x squared y. So I'm looking now for dy over dx. So I'll divide it throughout by dx. So it's going to be now 6x y squared minus 2x minus 2y will be equal to dy over dx. Then I have this. But when you see, this guy must be divided to both sides of the equation so that I remain with dy over dx. So I'm going to divide to both sides of the equation. So when I divide here, it will be a1. So I'm going to remain with dy over dx must be equal to 6x y squared minus 2x minus 2y over 2x plus 2y plus 6 minus 6x squared y. So that is my dy over dx.